So I added a huge raft of bounties to the website yesterday, and within 24 hours, a whole load of them have already been completed, which is very impressive and kind of surprising. But there were a couple on there which I kind of added in jest and wasn't really expecting anyone to go for them. And if they did, I was probably expecting to see fail screenshots, and already some of them have been posted in the Discord. So I thought, you know what, let's actually try and do one of them. And here they are. We've got 1-1 Eagle and 1-1 Orca. And they were kind of tongue-in-cheek based on the fact that, I got the 1-1 Stork win the other day. However, obviously 1-1 Eagle is definitely realistic. You would just have to get the Eagle level 3 very early and then win before you really start facing the massively scaled teams. Now you can face heavily scaled teams, turn 9, 10 and so on, but it's much easier to avoid them if you only have to do that for a couple of turns. So what I'm doing here is playing a pack that's kind of loosely designed to win as quickly as possible. And turn 3, I get muskox on one of the level ups. And definitely that is one of the ways you can race to a win, is with pilling stuff in front of muskox and getting the big stats very quickly. So that's what we're going to do while we wait for the Eagle. And we're going to win here. I don't think, the thing is with this, you can't play for a perfect game, which I mentioned in yesterday's video that that's very difficult to do anyway. But you need to at least draw one turn, because you need to get to turn 11 in order to get the mushroom. I mean, I guess in theory you could win with the 1-1 Eagle on turn 10 with no mushroom. But, feel free to try that. Anyone who thinks they can beat this, that would be something to see. So for now, we're going to go for the muskox level, and we get it immediately. Very fortunate. And I also get Secretary Bird, my new favourite pet. So we're going to take that and then freeze the pills up. Maybe we can get double pill in one turn in order to get the Secretary buffs as well. But that's not super important. It's really just about getting the Eagle on turn 7 and then getting it leveled as soon as possible. Now, usually investing a whole load of chocolate into one pet is not that great, but Eagle is kind of an exception. It's very strong, even after the nerfs. And so I don't really have a problem adding lots of stats to it, lots of levels to it very quickly. And of course, with it in front of the muskox, we're actually going to be getting buffs anyway because of the triggers. So in essence, this is almost the perfect setup. I'm sure you could achieve this other ways, but this is what I wanted, and the game basically gave it to me very, very quickly. I only played 3 games, and I will show a couple of short clips after this from one of the other games, but this one you can just tell that it's going places. Turn 7, 5 wins, full hearts. We immediately get the Eagle, and so the muskox is getting 2 triggers there. And I bring in another Secretary Bird because we could level it next turn and find another Eagle. Alpaca was the other option there. It's also good to get because then, when you find the Eagle, you can immediately get some chocolate onto it. This team, they have an Eagle, but I think the muskox stats are just going to be way too big. Muskox definitely far too strong in custom packs, but you don't actually see it as often as the jellyfish. I guess not that many people have the golden pack compared to star pack. I guess it hasn't been out as long, of course. So pill blobfish to start the leveling process on the Eagle. We do get another Secretary Bird, but there's no Eagle on level up. It doesn't matter too much because basically all our gold in the next 3 or 4 turns is all going to be spent on looking for the chocolate to get the Eagle to level 3. And then of course after that we do need the mushroom. Now here I'm going to lose as a result of this person getting wolf, I think. Otherwise we might have been okay there. But never mind, we're relying on some kind of broken spawning units here. Luckily I freeze the pill and immediately get blobfish. Generally it's not worth freezing the pill there because you can end up missing out on chocolate as a result. I'm going to take the tapir because next turn I could potentially pill it and then duplicate another Eagle. although we could also sell stuff in order to maximize our chances of getting the extra eagle. The problem is we do need to win. Really you want to win all the turns before you actually sell everything. I guess in theory you could win multiple turns in a row with a level 1 with a level 3 1/1 eagle, but I think you're drastically reducing your odds of doing so. So here I was about to pull the tapir, and then I decided I'm just going to sell seahorse. It also gives 3 extra gold to look for the chocolate, and we actually get the eagle. So it's all working out perfectly. Chocolate as well, and I think I get crow on the next roll. So an incredible sequence there to get the eagle to level 3. And despite only having the 3 squad, we are actually still decently strong here. And we get matched with the snipe team that needs some levels themselves. I think actually maybe I got matched with this same team in yesterday's video. But the orca then also spawns stork in front of the muskox, so we get extra triggers, and we're going to win there. So now it's turn 11, we need mushroom, and I think I'm going to get it straight away, and then pill straight away, which I can then pill in front of the muskox, which will increase our chances of winning this turn. And we're also going to have a level 3 tier 6 unit, which will hopefully help us as well, and it's orca, which is even better. Of course, this pack has been set up to give all the best spawns. I'll put the pack code in the description if you want to try it yourself. Of course, you could, you can make changes. I'm not promising that this is the best pack for this particular challenge. But here's another team that is, it looks relatively strong on the face of it, but when we're spawning, level 3 tier 6 units, the leopard tiger with very little attack just isn't going to be good enough. I think really this team would have been better putting the tiger behind dodo and then having the dodo buff leopard, because the leopard's just not doing enough damage there to warrant putting the tiger behind it. So now we're on 9 wins. I need the mushroom, and then I need to sell everything else. I get the mushroom after only a couple of rolls. Anyone who's tried these types of challenges, it becomes incredibly frustrating when you get to this position and you roll down and you don't find what you need. But the other thing I'm looking for now is a toy pet. And someone in the Discord did ask, is it okay to have toys on board as well? And the answer is yes. As long as the bounty doesn't say that you can't have a toy or that you must have a specific toy, you're free to use whatever you want. So here I get the sock, which is going to be like an extra skunk on the team, slightly better than a skunk. And we get matched with another perfect opponent, full snipe team. The level 3 lionfish kills 2 of them off, and then the octopus spawns and snipes the crocodile. So there we go, 1-1 eagle win after only 3 attempts. I'm really glad that one didn't take up a lot of time, to be perfectly honest. So here are some of the bonus clips. This was from the run beforehand, where I'm not even at the point of pilling the eagle yet, but we do get some amusing rounds, and here is one with a level 3 leopard tiger doing a lot of damage, and they've got the sloth in the back. However, we get the orca respawn from the eagle, and we're going to whittle down the stats on the remaining units with the snake, and the swan doesn't have enough attack to kill the snake in one go. I hope that person managed to get their sloth win. Here's another run from the same game, and it's level 2 mantis shrimp plus tiger wipes the whole front line, and then the respawning begins and we start chipping away with snake. Octopus comes in, and the level 3 axolotl is done for. But that run ended up in defeat. I didn't even get to the point where I got to pill the eagle. I think I just lost the next turn. But now we've got a whole bunch of clips from bounty completions that were submitted in the Discord. This next lot are from ANDisneY. I think it's ANDisneY. Maybe you say ANDisneY. I'm not sure. He can maybe confirm that for me in Discord, and I'll get it right next time. But this was one of the bounties from Pack 1 that had never been completed. That had been on the website for a very long time and no one had done it. And then we've also got this one from custom packs with the frigate bird in the middle of all the birds of paradise. And I guess this is a slightly easier one now because the frigate bird ability would actually be useful for this team, whereas previously it wasn't doing anything, but very impressive win nonetheless. And then this one was originally a Pack 2 bounty, but we moved it to custom packs because now Seal isn't in Pack 2. I mean, technically any of the Pack 2 bounties that required other pets could still be done with anglerfish, but I think it's pretty unrealistic. But feel free to try it if you want. If you want to. Here's one from Killfeed, and I think this was before the update. This is the microbe in the back. Very amusing team. I thought that was a funny build. And then here's a whole bunch from Dadiosaurus. Got a different in-game name there, but there's just been a whole bunch of completions in the last few days. So this one is, I just added this yesterday and it's already done. That required having 3 level 1 worms. And then this one, the elephant's going to team kill the hedgehog and set off the blowfish, which I always think is kind of amusing. It took me a long time to do an elephant team kill in the past. But here the peacock actually gets sniped before it even gets a chance to attack. And then this one is the stealth quad orangutan. I think originally this was for gorillas, but of course macaque was changed to only spawn orangutan instead of gorilla. So that one's done as well. And then this one is based on the Terry Pratchett Discworld. It's called the World Turtle. And we've got the 4 elephants plus the turtle in the back. And in the end, very, very comfortable win there. I definitely think I have no skill whatsoever as a bit of sandbagging in the username. And then this one has my cameo appearance at the top where I was promoting the 4 sloth hard mode win. I'll put a link to that in the description. That's not by me, that's from another channel, but it's very amusing to see, even though it was from a previous version of the game. And then we've got Vlitz here getting one of the new bounties for Pack 2, where you had to have the double pancakes at the front and then get peanut. And then also this one is Vlitz as well. This is the double squirrel, double gorilla. And this one was originally a Pack 2 bounty, but of course you can do it in Pack 1 because those units existed in both packs previously. And then lastly here we have Haresh getting another one of the brand new bounties I posted yesterday, the triple dog, double spider. I feel like the Pack 1 bounties are always the most popular, although it's increasingly difficult to come up with new ones. So there we go, there's a whole bunch of community clips, and if you feel like trying to do any of these bounties, then check out the description where you'll get all the info you need.